Hi Jan, my name is Amy Daniels. I'm a registered dietitian, and today I'm going to be meeting with you to discuss some of your goals. And as part of that, I'm going to be taking your vital signs and some of your body measurements so we can track our progress during our meetings. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great, thank you. Okay, so the first thing I would like to do is take your temperature. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna just place this under your tongue until it beeps. All right, 94.8, that is a normal temperature. Okay, Jan, now I'm gonna measure your height. If you could stand against the wall with your back flat against the wall, I'm gonna measure your height. And I'm just gonna move this behind your back. And you are 5 feet tall. Okay, thank you. Hey Jan, now I'd like to check your weight. If you could step on the scale, please. Okay, Jan, now I'm gonna take a measurement of your waist. So this is the narrowest part of your torso, about midway between the base of your sternum, which is the bottom of your rib cage, and your belly button. And I will measure that twice just to ensure I'm getting an accurate reading. Okay, so your base of your rib cage is there. This is the right. Okay, and then I'll just take it one more time. Move it down just a tiny bit. All right, thank you so much. Okay, Jan, now I'm gonna measure your hip circumference. So this is the distance around the largest part of your hips, which is the widest part of your buttocks. So I'm gonna take this measurement. Make sure the tape measure is parallel with the floor. All right, I'm gonna record that measurement and take it one more time so I can average the two. All right, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, Jan, now I'm gonna take your triceps circumference. So what I'm first gonna do is measure the midpoint between the top of your shoulder blade or acromion and the bottom part of your elbow where the bone is, the olecranon process, and I'm gonna mark the midpoint there. So if you could stand with your elbow flexed at a 90-degree angle. And I'm going to measure from the top down to the bottom. All right, and then I'm gonna mark the midpoint with a ballpoint pen. Okay, And now I'm going to go where I measured the ballpoint pen. You can relax your arm. And I'm just gonna measure around, if you could lift your arm up. Just a sec. Right, I'm gonna make sure I don't do it too tightly. All right, about 11.75. Thank you. Okay, Jan, now that you're sitting down, I'm gonna be measuring your pulse. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right, so if I could just take your hand, and I'm going to set a timer on my watch. All right, just relax. And I'm gonna do it one more time. Let me reset my watch here. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Jan, now we're gonna measure your, I'm gonna use a pulse oximeter to measure your oxygen saturation, the amount of oxygen in your blood. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, so you're just gonna put your index finger in this device. All right, and I will turn it on. It's checking now. All right, so your heart rate is 84 and your pulse ox is 90. Thank you. Okay, Jan, now I'm gonna check your blood pressure. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
All right, and do you know what your blood pressure normally runs?
I think in the 130 over 70 something usually.
Okay, all right, good. So I'm just gonna place the stethoscope here and you can just relax while I pump this up. All right, 120 over 64.
Okay.
Okay, Jan, thank you so much for coming in today and letting me take your vitals and body measurements. I will be documenting them in your patient record and we'll be following your progress over the times that we meet.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, now that my patient has left, I just want to show you how I documented the results. I have everything right here where I jotted down the vital signs and anthropometric measurements so I could keep track of everything as I went along. Thanks.